question that we all need to ask ourselves is, what type of sexual foundation are we laying? In any area of life, without realizing it, we lay a foundation. For instance, if you have a young child that has experienced many broken promises or abandonment from a family member or a loved one, they're gonna grow and find it hard to trust people. When we experience sex and engage in it in a way at an early age that's not the way it was designed, we're creating a sexual foundation that is broken. So for those who have had many sexual partners and sex has been more of an activity on a Friday night than they were a deep, intimate moment, are they going to be able to completely forget the years that they spent engaging in it simply because of a ceremony? See, we all have to ask ourselves this question because our sexual lives depend on it. See, from my experience in my personal life and those that I've seen, I've found that those who've engaged in casual sex at an early age and built that as the foundation find it hard to not just remain faithful in their marriages, but to also give the value back to sex that it deserves. Or what about the one that has waited until they love someone to have sex, but yet they've loved a few different people? I wonder if they're leaving a part of them with that person every time. See, the thought that we believe is that sex is deep, intimate, and powerful. Can you give yourself to somebody that you love and take everything with you when you leave that relationship? Perhaps we're robbing ourselves and our future spouses of something that they deserve. Or what about the person that has been engaged in pornography and perhaps even addicted to it and allowed it to control their life? Even soft porn, are they ever going to be able to get those images out of their minds? Are they ever going to be able to remove themselves mentally of what they've seen so that they can look at their husband or their wife with love, with purity, and with sexual intimacy? Now, regardless of if I've mentioned or brought up your exact sexual experience, the truth remains the same, is we all have to wonder and question and consider the sexual foundation that we're laying. See, every foundation is tailor-made for the structure that's going to go on it. You see behind me this foundation, and farther beyond that, the condo complex that's meant to go on that exact foundation. It's strategically built and tailor-made to go together. Many of us throughout this culture, throughout this country, and throughout this world are foundations that are being built to hold up a foundation other than what our intended desire is. Stop today, choose to wait, because you don't want to build a foundation that's going to crumble the house.